Tottenham given chance to revive huge transfer as star not happy at Real Madrid. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Tottenham might just get a second chance to land Real Madrid's young star Arda Guler after what's been a challenging start for the Turkish talent this season. The 19-year-old, seen as one of Real's brightest prospects, joined from Fenerbahce last year, but has faced setbacks due to injuries, delaying his debut until January. Once fit, Guler made an impressive impact, racking up 6 goals in just 373 minutes across 10 league games, and if that wasn't enough, he kept his form rolling with a brilliant goal at Euro 2024, helping Turkey reach the quarter-finals. Earlier this year, Spurs were briefly linked with Guler, but any hint of a move was quickly dismissed. Now though, the door might be open again. According to a Turkish pundit, Guler's feeling unsettled at Madrid due to a lack of game time, especially after a recent rough patch in international duty. Legendary Turkish coach Mustafa Denizli commented on Guler's struggles, saying, "He's looked a bit rusty, which is natural, after Turkey's draw with Wales." So far, Guler's only managed 3 starts in 12 appearances for Madrid this season, with Ancelotti seemingly less inclined to play him as Real sits 6 points behind Barcelona. Denizli also suggested that Guler played more last season because Madrid were competing on all fronts, whereas this season's struggles have seen his minutes limited. For Tottenham, this could be a golden opportunity. A creative, goal-scoring midfielder like Guler is just what we need to push our season to the next level. With his vision, skill and ability to make an impact, Guler could be a game-changer at Spurs, offering the spark we need in midfield. It's time for Tottenham to make a move, bring Guler in, and let him shine at a club that values his talents. Tottenham might be eyeing Real Sociedad's Takefusa Kubo in January as Ange Postecoglou looks for answers to the team's ongoing inconsistency. This season, Spurs have had their share of highs, like a Carabao Cup win over Manchester City and a 4-1 thrashing of Aston Villa, but frustrating setbacks have followed. Losses to Galatasaray in the Europa League and to newly promoted Ipswich Town at home have highlighted the need for more stability. Sitting 10th in the Premier League with 16 points from 12 games, Spurs are struggling to find momentum and are 3 points outside the top 4. Postecoglou has taken full responsibility for the team's ups and downs, saying, "That's my responsibility. The inconsistency we're having this year ultimately comes down to me and my approach." While the board remains supportive, there's no doubt the results need to improve. With the January window approaching, reports from Fenerbahce suggest that Spurs could look to add more firepower by targeting Kubo, who's been a standout for Sociedad. The Japanese international, valued at £50 million due to his release clause, is also attracting interest from Liverpool and Bayern Munich, so Tottenham will need to act fast to secure his signature. Kubo's stats are promising. This season, he's already netted 3 goals in 13 appearances, and last year he racked up an impressive 18 goal contributions, 9 goals and 9 assists, in 44 matches. Known for his creativity and ability to play across multiple attacking roles, Kubo could bring exactly the kind of consistency we need to support our forward line, adding depth to our options when Maddison isn't firing. Even Zinedine Zidane, who worked with Kubo at Real Madrid, spoke highly of him, calling him a very interesting player for the present and the future. Kubo's playmaking skills would be a valuable addition to Postecoglou's system, giving us that extra edge in attack. For Spurs fans, this would be an exciting signing as Kubo could bring both goals and creativity to a team that struggled to maintain form. But with top clubs like Bayern and Liverpool also in the mix, we'll need to move quickly to activate his release clause and make Kubo a Spur. Let's hope the club seizes the opportunity and brings this talented playmaker to North London. Tottenham are reportedly looking to re-sign one of their academy graduates who left the club in the summer of 2023. The player in question is Harry Winks, who has been impressive on his return to the Premier League this season. The outlet explains that Spurs are determined to re-sign their former player and are willing to pay £32 million for his services, which would represent a £22 million loss on the £10 million fee they got from Leicester for the player last year. It is explained that Spurs have been impressed with the maturity that Winks has shown at the King Power Stadium, with the club believing that his vision, ability to distribute and recover the ball could be an asset again in N17. In fact, it is asserted that Tottenham see Winks as an ideal option and believe the 28-year-old could bring more dynamism and balance to their midfield. However, fissures make it clear that the Foxes will not let go of Winks easily, given that he has been a mainstay of their side. Leicester head coach Steve Cooper has reportedly made it clear to the club's hierarchy that he wants the former Tottenham man to be retained at all costs. Finally, the publication adds that with an offer potentially set to arrive from Spurs, Winks' future could be determined over the coming weeks. Tottenham have not been challenging for the Premier League title, but they are a force in the league and one of the best teams in the country. Ange Postecoglou's side have been inconsistent this season though, with their results surprising the fans. They have managed to beat Pep Guardiola's Manchester City side this season, but lost against newly promoted Ipswich Town. Football pundit and former Spurs midfielder Jamie O'Hara has dissected their season and made a claim that might not go down well with the Tottenham faithful. O'Hara has claimed that Son is not world class anymore, also stating that the South Korean is a club legend and he is not disrespecting him, but the attacker is not the same player as he was before. While speaking on TalkSport, O'Hara said, "He is not world class now. I think he has been a world class player. He is not world class anymore. Listen, I am not disrespecting the guy. He is a legend. I love him. And when he plays, he makes us better, but he is not world class." In 8 Premier League matches this season, the attacker has scored 3 goals and provided 3 assists, which is a decent return. It is up for debate whether he is world class or not, but he is still one of the best players in the league, and his consistency over the years is a proof of that. Spurs are currently 10th in the league and struggling to perform consistently. They would be targeting a return to the Champions League this season, and in order to do that, they would want Son to be in his peak form in order to achieve that target. That's it for today's update. If you like the video and want to keep up with everything Tottenham, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for our latest content. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and share it with other Spurs fans. Let's build our Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for watching, and as always, come on you Spurs.